Ladies and gentlemen, let me know if you are ready. Let me know if you can see me. Let me know in the comments. Let me know. This is a beautiful thing. Wow. So many fantastic people ready to go. I think I see some of my homies can see me, perhaps in the comments. Let me know if you can see me. Let's do a little bit of this. Give me a second. Hello. Hello. I'm hoping that means you can see me. Hello. Hey, hey, hey. All right, beautiful. It looks like some people are tuned in for the win. Wow, so exciting. We're going to post a comment here and we're going to gonna pin it perhaps. Beautiful. Oh, I started, but that should do the trick. Let's see. Oh, good. Thank you. Thank you, some of my real ones for saying what's up. Okay, that comment is there for those that might want to tune in and catch what's happening. Give me a few more seconds, folks. I see a few more people saying, hey, what's up? Thank you for tuning in. Oh, my goodness. What an awesome opportunity. Give me one moment, folks. Keep saying you see me. Keep saying, hey, what's up, Pointer? We're going to get this thing started. Some of you are on the East Coast, and we thank you so much for, tuning in at such a late hour. We're not going to keep you up too much later past your bedtime. So we'll be all right. But I sure do thank you, folks, for coming out. We just want to pin some comments to the top. We want to pin some comments to the top. Let's see. Un momento. Thank you, everyone. This is a wonderful time. Let's do this. Fantastic. Oh, I see me. Oh my gosh. Pointer speaking Espanol. Un momento. Yeah, we had the mariachi edition, so we had a great time with that. Yes, we did. Okay, there we go. Okay, and we want to possibly. Okay, we'll figure that out later, folks. I don't want to delay any longer. All of you know that you are real ones for tuning in. Thank you so much. This is Pointer, host of the Last Talk Show, host of The Real One. Thank you for tuning in today. I'm excited, elated, and ecstatic for what is about to happen. Let me run down what's happening here. So, a real one, real time. That's why you're here. A real one, real time. And what we want to do is host an event where we have one featured real one. Some of you that follow us on the gram, some of you saw a lovely lady that was presented. And we had a generous amount of real one bachelors that were like, hey, that's a real one. And we want to connect with her. So the first thing we're going to do is make sure that you are commenting. When you see something that you like, comment, let us know. We do have memberships, by the way. We do have memberships. We have a very special membership where you can see episodes weeks in advance. Some of you know we went on tour. We do have some episodes that are in our arsenal. Okay, so if you want to see early episodes, make sure you get some memberships. You can give people memberships. Totally cool stuff, right? Some of you know how that works. But anyway, I want to get down to business. We have a lovely lady that is ready to talk to us, and then some real ones are going to tune in, and the three of us are going to engage in some real one connecting, and hopefully we can make it pop, pop, pop. Now, before the lovely lady comes on, I do want to show you some pretty cool things, right? So if the lovely lady is not feeling the gentleman that she sees, you're going to see something like this happen. You're going to see something like this. Whoa. Whoa, see how cool, Batman, some of my OG fans, it's going pop, pop, pop. We might even get, some sound going, right? We might even, bam, right? So that's going to happen if she is not feeling the real one that she sees, but I'm pretty sure she's going to be feeling it. So you might be muted. Can you hear me? It doesn't look like you're muted. I can't hear you. Can anybody else hear? Can anybody else? We can't hear Dominica, huh? Oh, we can't hear. Oh no, we can't hear you. We got to get through. We got to make sure Dominica can be heard. What are we gonna do? Dominica, maybe go out and come back in. Reopen that link, maybe. Reopen that link. because we got to be able to hear you. These real ones want to know what you're talking about. Yeah, I don't have her muted. My wonderful real ones. I'm glad you can hear Pointer. That's a beautiful thing. Okay, she left. She'll probably come back in, and we'll make it pop like that. But she's got a lot of great things to say. And we have some real ones from all over the world, actually, that are ready to talk to that lovely lady. We're trying to pin the link to the top, so bear with us so we can definitely see if any other real ones want to tap in. We did star it, but okay. She's going to log back in. Let's see. Trying to. But in the meantime, thank you, folks. Y'all are amazing. Thank you for tuning in. Okay, let's see. This might work. Let's try it now.
Okay, Hello. It works now.
Hallelujah. That's how we do it.
So weird. So the whole intro, I have no idea what you said. I'm assuming the rule is just to pop the balloon.
I said you're amazing. I said you're fantastic. I said you're a real one. That's the only thing that was said, really. But we thank you for coming on. So tell the viewers, we have people from all over the world watching. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm kind of nervous. I've never done anything live before. So, hopefully I'll find my real one.
Absolutely. Yeah. Now tell us, you have been on a real one before. Fans, in the comments, I want you to drop if you're familiar with this lovely lady. Okay. She's been on before.
I've had people message me on Instagram and be like, "You're one of my favorites. I'm so glad you're coming back. So thank God you guys aren't sick of me yet. And if you are, that sucks for you. You can not watch. I don't know what else to tell you."
Yeah, and they can go back and watch some of the previous episodes because we've had you connect with some. We actually, for the real MVPs that watch this show, you actually did get a few connections, actually. Would you tell us about maybe one of the first ones?
Yeah, it was only 2, okay? It wasn't that many. Yeah, I just, I thought I liked him, and then after a while, I didn't really think there was chemistry. He felt more like a friend. There wasn't like a lot of physical attraction on my end, and that's really important. So, but I'm pure, so who cares? It doesn't really matter. But yeah, so I was just looking for a little bit more. Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay. Well, let's dive in a little deeper. The second real one that you connected with. What happened there?
We got into a little bit of a disagreement because there was something that I did not want to do, and he was very adamant that was super important to him. And I was like, well, respect is really important to me. And then I felt like opposite, which is that I felt like our chemistry was so strong that even then I was kind of like, okay, well, let's see where this goes. Then I found out he didn't have a job. He was like about to not have a house and all this stuff. And like, I have my own place. I owned my own business, like I pay my own bills. I'm successful. And to have a partner that can't even match what I'm doing, let alone like provide more, just wasn't it. And so that's kind of all I have to say about that.
Okay, and we'll leave it at that because we're not trying to roast any real ones.
Exactly. I'm trying to be respectful.
You definitely kept it real, and we appreciate you sharing that with us because some want follow-ups, and fans, follow-ups are coming, by the way. Follow-ups are coming. You got to think we were just around the country in various states, and we're about to go back on tour. Look out for those tour dates in states like Tennessee, Maryland, Michigan, places like that. So we're coming back. But at any rate, I don't want to hold up some of my brothers that are here. We have brothers all over the world. So Dominica, are you ready to connect with a real one?
So ready.
Okay, so fans, what you're about to see is one real one. They're going to share who they are. We're going to host. It's literally like the real show, except you're in the comfort of your home. We're in the comfort of our studio and other places. So I'm going to have our first real one. I'm going to connect them. You're going to see the three of us. This is unlike anything I have seen in my day of real one connecting. So I'm going to connect our first real one here. And this real one is here and ready to go. Real one, how you doing?
Good. How you guys doing?
Very good. Would you share? And yes, and stay tuned because we got a bunch of comments coming through, but just know we have another little episode after this. So Dominica's in our first segment, and then we have a gentleman and some lovely ladies will be tapping in. But anyway, kind sir, share with us your name, your age, and what you do.
Okay, so my name is Douglas. I'm 62 years old. Yes, I'm definitely old. And I'm a plumber. I have a plumbing business in Boston, and I live in Florida right now.
Beautiful. Okay.
And I do a little personal training on the side.
Okay.
Side gig, whatever.
Yeah. Okay. Just introduce yourself maybe to Dominica.
Hi, Dominica. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Where are you from?
I'm from Orange County, California.
Nice. I really can't see you that good because you're really small, but I like your voice. You sound cute.
I actually had to zoom. I think if you zoom in, like I'm on my phone and I just zoomed in, like I literally expanded it and I could see you better now.
Afraid to touch it because
Okay, no
with my-
worries.
I'm sorry. I just think that'll screw up. I try it. I did that before and I lost the whole connection. That's why it's
Oh
like
no.
I got. But I can. I'm fine. I can see you okay.
Okay, cool.
That's what matters most. Now,
That's-
we do want to know, where are you currently right now, Douglas?
Oh,
Where are you-
right now I'm in another country. I'm in Colombia.
Oh
Mm,
wow.
okay.
Yes, I'm with my daughter. She's getting
Beautiful.
surgery here, so I took her here.
Oh, getting surgery.
Yep, she's getting surgery.
I won't ask what kind of surgery.
It's the most reasonable place to go, and I've known some doctors out here, and I have a lot of faith in them. And I brought her out here, and she's out here for a couple of weeks. So I'm
Oh,
kind of with her. She's up in their hotel room, sound asleep, and that's where I'm at.
That's beautiful. Well, we sure are happy to have you here, Douglas. Now, share with us, what makes you a real one?
What makes me a real one? Well, I'm a family man, that's for sure. I love my nieces, nephews, and I love all my grandkids. Yes, I do have grandkids. I probably have kids that are older than you, unfortunately, or fortunately, but I'm all about the family. That's what's important to me. You know, my job. I just had another grandkid. I have 6 of them now. So
Beautiful.
I'm big, 6 grandkids. I'm
Yeah.
Papa.
How many kids
I'm-
do you have?
So I have 3 of my own,
Okay.
and then they have kids type of
Okay.
things.
So
Yeah.
I assume you were married.
I was married a couple of times. Yes.
Got it.
Yes. Long time ago.
How many
Um,
times as a couple?
Oh, 2. 2 is a
Oh,
couple.
a couple. Okay.
Those.
Okay.
Those. 2. 2. No, yeah, so I mean, I've been single now for about a year. So that's where I'm at.
Beautiful.
I'm just having a good time. And if something happens, I find the real one, God bless me. God bless her, because that's what I like to do. I'm definitely a family guy. And I do like riding my motorcycle too. That's kind of important to me too.
Okay.
So,
Gonna
people
pop
hate
the
it.
balloon pointer.
Oh, we're going to pop. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can pop that. Oh,
ciao.
yeah. I designed that. It looks like Pointer's hand doing the thing. Okay. So you are breaking your heart. Tell us why, Dominica.
So I actually think you are super attractive. You are 100% my type. But being married twice is a huge no for me. Obviously, you have kids because, you know, you are older. That's to be expected. I would actually think it was a red flag if you didn't have kids. One marriage would have been completely fine. 2, I'm like, okay, you know, I guess we didn't learn very much from the first one. And then the third one,
We definitely
motor-
did. You're absolutely correct. I totally agree with you. The
and then
first one was 20 something years. The last one was 6 months. She was crazy. I just felt
well, yeah, and then the third one would just be I have an absolute hard no on
Third one.
motorcycles.
exactly.
I don't want my partner like possibly dying on one. So that
Yes.
was, you know, the final one for me.
Hey, I just wish you luck, okay? I really
Thank
do. I
you.
think you do fine, and I wish you guys the best.
Thank you. You too.
You're
Okay.
amazing. Well, before you go, Douglas, I just want you to share maybe your Instagram, because some are commenting, you know, we'll have you on the senior edition. Believe it or not, some fans are breaking my heart because he was on the Miami senior edition, but he did share that he has a particular interest. Douglas, do you want to share one more time? What is your exact type?
Well, it's kind of confusing, but I like Latinas and Asian, both together, mixed. It's perfect. But one or the other, I'm just not really big on like American women no more. I can't explain it. Just I'd have no luck. And you know, as from the last show, I like a little junk in the trunk. Does that make me a bad person? I don't know, but
No, that doesn't make you bad. You're a real one, and you have what you like. And
No, I think that makes you a real man. I love that.
thank you. I appreciate that. And
You-
I'll definitely share my Instagram, okay? Because there
Yeah.
might be that.
State
Do
your
you
Instagram. State your Instagram, and then we'll make sure we tag you when we post this again. But share it now.
I think we have it. It's Silva SILVA Fitman 1207. That's it. Silva Fitman 1207. Because I'm old and I have some silver hair, and I'm obviously trying to stay fit.
Yeah, you're in
Right.
fantastic shape. We really thank you for coming out, for coming virtually.
I appreciate meeting you. I had lots of fun. And Dominica, I wish you well.
Thank you so much. Same to you.
Ciao.
We'll see you next time. Have a good one.
Bye-bye.
All righty. All right. So, Dominica, wait, real quick before we go to our next, we have some other real ones. We did pin the link. So, here's some important announcements, folks, before we get to our next real one. We did pin the link. If any gentlemen, if any guys are like, hey, I want to talk to Dominica, I want to see if I can connect with her, why don't you click on the link and get ready to roll? Even though we have some other gentlemen who have been waiting. Now, Dominica, just to confirm, because some fans, I don't want them twisted, you are willing to date an older man, correct?
Yeah, depending. I mean, yes, I do like older men, but obviously depends on the situation and why they're single and stuff like that.
Absolutely. Yes. You're a very understanding, real one. I think I'm ready for the next one. I think I'm ready for my next king that is ready to tap in for the win with a win.
Are we frozen or are we good?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but I don't see
Okay, fantastic.
Okay.
Beautiful. Let's do it. Are you ready for your next real one?
Oh yeah, sorry. I thought you were just gonna have him pop in. I didn't know you were waiting for an answer from me. But yes,
I'm ready. I'm always ready, just in case you got it.
Oh yeah, no, I'm
Channel
good.
your inner beauty. All right. Well, let's go for it. I'm ready for the next real one. Here we go. We have a real one here. Hello, sir.
Hey, what's going on, Pointer? How we doing?
How you doing?
You know, it's good to be back. Third time's a charm, right?
Hey, I love it, man. I want you to share with this lovely lady your name, your age, and what you do.
So my name is Daryl. I'm 28 years old. I currently live in Los Angeles, California.
I'm so sorry. How old are you?
I'm 28 years old. I live
Okay.
in Los Angeles, California. I work in retail, and I also work with a nonprofit company where we give back groceries to low-income families, and sometimes I do NFL coaching for youth.
It kind of like froze out there for a second.
Oh, I do NFL coaching for youth.
Oh,
as
okay,
well.
Awesome.
You throwing that ball. Yeah. Ball. Yeah. And it is funny that Dominica wanted the clarity on that, because when we had this real one on his first appearance, a lot of them, what age did you think he said, Dominica?
Oh, I thought he said 20.
I did too. So
Yeah.
man, we're gonna make sure you 20.
That's why I was like, wait, what?
But no, that's very
for
good.
real.
And we're so happy to have Mr. Daryl here. Daryl, would you share with us what makes you a real one?
Basically, again, I'm one of those guys who really just believe in loyalty. So one thing that I look for in any relationship is just communication, loyalty, but most importantly, just having that real connection with each other. I mean, if we don't have that connection, we don't have the communication, nothing will align, nothing will work, and nothing will come together. So having those three things is very important to me. So
Fantastic. Yeah, you're totally right. Now, what are you looking for in a real one?
again, just somebody who's honest, loyal. I know a lot of times, men are looking for a woman who is just, who can cook and clean, things like that. I'm looking for someone I can have intellectual conversations with, intelligent conversations with, at the same time, just be able to get out and just, be the best dynamic duo we can possibly be. So, yeah.
I think that's beautiful. Okay. I am going to throw it to Dominica. Dominica, do you have a question for this real one?
Gosh, a million questions. Okay, so you said that you don't really care about like the cooking and cleaning thing. How do you feel in general about like traditional gender roles, like man being the provider type of dynamic?
That's how I grew up. A man is always supposed to be the provider, no matter what. The woman is the table. It's up to me to make sure that, we're in a comfortable space, making sure that she's comfortable at the end of the day, too. But most importantly, making sure that she can feel like she doesn't have to carry any kind of weight, that, I'll have everything taken care of. So I grew up in a Christian home where that is a big thing. We are supposed to be a provider. We treat our women as queens. But most importantly, we give them the respect that they well deserve. So.
Okay, I love that answer. So I'm Catholic. Is that an issue if you're Christian?
My grandmother used to be Catholic. I used to go to church with her all the time. So that's not a problem.
Okay, cool. Awesome.
Beautiful. Okay, I can do my job a little more. I want to know, what are some of your deal breakers, some of your red flags, things you don't tolerate, Daryl?
As always, the lying thing. If we can't be honest with each other, there's no way it can work. We have to make sure that we're not only being truthful, but we're also being transparent. In any relationship, if you don't have that transparency or, again, that communication, things can tend to fall off. I can end up losing trust in that person. That person can end up losing trust in me. But again, you don't want that that are they telling the truth? Are they not telling the truth? You want to make sure that your partner is completely focused and loyal on you. So
Okay. Very good. Dominica, does that work for you?
Yeah, I feel like that's not really a deal breaker. That's more of like a, I guess,
Mhm.
the opposite of like what you're looking for in a relationship. But yeah, I mean, I like that answer. That worked. That works for me. Um, are you in a place in your life to be taking that next step in a relationship? Like, are you financially secure? Are you mentally in a good place? Are you emotionally in a good place? Are you kind of just like seeing what happens?
I believe I'm in that place. Like I said again, I don't look at my glass as half empty. I look at it as half full. One thing that I've been telling myself is I need that. I have that motivation, but I also am missing that motivation by having that significant other in my life, someone to push me past myself just a little more than I am already pushing myself. So, like I said again, I'm working to be Daryl 3.0, not Daryl 2.0. So, having that partner, having that person in my life is definitely something that I know that will motivate me to keep going.
But is Daryl 2.0 in a good place?
Oh,
Mhm.
most definitely, most definitely, most definitely. I'm
Okay.
actually at work right now, so
Do you have like your own place and everything? You're not
yes,
like
I actually live
bumming
in.
with roommates or
No, I
homeless
have my
like the
own
guy I
place.
literally matched with last time.
No, no, no. I have my own place. I actually live in South Central, so yeah. Pay my own
Okay,
rent, pay my own bills. I'm good to go.
cool,
And do
cool.
you like them with a little hood, Dominica? The South Central vibe works
Uh,
I'm
for
not
you?
hood. I am not hood. I'm like the whitest. I am like literally a square from Delaware. I am the nerdiest guy you'll ever meet. Like gaming, all that. I'm just a nerd, so I'm not hood. Don't worry.
favorite superhero?
Okay, funny story. I'm a Spider-Man fan, but
Ew.
I am.
Oh, Spider-Man.
But funny story, as a little kid, I had pajamas that I used to wear as a Spider-Man. I thought I could fly, so I ended up jumping off the bathroom toilet and hit the back of my head and busted my head open. So,
Wait, but
yeah.
Spider-Man can't fly.
Well, he has webs. He has webs, but
Yeah,
you
but he
know.
doesn't fly like Superman.
Oh, well, he swings. He swings.
Okay, okay, okay.
You be webbing.
Got it. That makes
But
sense.
my second best is always going to be Bruce Wayne. I do love his intelligence. You
Okay.
know, he's
Yes.
himself. So,
That is my number one. My number two is Wolverine. So at least,
okay.
we're on the same page with that a little bit.
Yes.
I don't like Spider-Man. Um, okay, let me think. What was your longest relationship?
I was going to be a question.
11 months, almost a year.
Wow, that's really short. Why so short?
Honestly, at that time, I wasn't stable. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready to take that next step. But two, the person that I was with, she was 38 years old, and one thing
Oh,
that I needed to work on myself was I needed to find out who I was, and I can't be trying to figure out who that person is at the same time trying to figure out who I am too. So it just didn't work because I was still working to figure out what my purpose in life was. So
okay. And what do you feel like that is?
What's your
What do you
purpose?
feel like your purpose is?
honestly, my purpose right now, honestly, is I care a lot about people. So my purpose in life is just to be able to give back, be able to help others in need. Because I once used to be homeless, so I started all the way from the bottom and worked my way to the top. So being able to be just a good steward to other people and be able to give back to those who have been in the same position that I'm in, and being able to help them the same way people have helped me. So
Okay, cool. And can you elaborate on what you do? You said you work in retail.
yes, I work in retail. So right now, I actually work at a store called Travis Matthews. I work in a golf store. I also golf as well. Um, the nonprofit again, that's what I do. Grocery giveaways. I help out with that. So, and I like both jobs, so they're pretty good.
Okay. Do you do it just because you need both jobs, or because you just enjoy both jobs?
I just love working. Honestly, if you don't
Wow.
work, you don't eat. So
So I also
I'm a
love
grinder.
working, and I'm like, dang,
Yes.
we both can't be workaholic. Not that I want to. Like, if I had the
No.
choice, obviously I would not want to work. But when I do work, I get it. It's like it gets addictive. So I understand that for
Most
sure.
definitely. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Uh,
All right. I'll do my job a little, Dominica. You're asking some very good questions. You're asking some very good questions. I want to ask Daryl, what is your love language?
Um. Quality time. I love quality time, whether it's going out to a restaurant, whether it's out going seeing a movie. Maybe it's just a date night or just, walking down the Hollywood Boulevard or walking down the Grove or Beverly Hills, just enjoying that good, intelligent conversation, intellectual conversation, and just, figuring out how each other's day went. One thing that I'm big on is asking my partner, what can I do better? What are some things that you didn't like that I did? How can I fix those? And what can I do to make you feel even more comfortable than you already are? So just having those good communication skills and just those good talks. So yeah.
Beautiful. Yeah.
wow, you have such good answers.
He surely does, and that's why, of course, I do my job well, as many of
No,
you know.
you really
When real
don't,
ones,
Pointer.
when
Actually,
real ones
but
are
that's fine.
connecting, it's not my job to interrupt because we want a real connection to be established. But of
Correct.
course, we don't have all night. We definitely don't, and we have another real one that might be interested. So, Dominica, I do want to see if you have any
Yes.
essential questions before
Okay,
we.
sorry if this is really, really shallow of me, but could you tell me your height?
I am actually 5'5".
Okay, I'm so
So
sorry.
I'm a short king. So
I'm gonna have to pop, but you
Oh,
seem
wait.
amazing. I'm sorry. I know
all
it's
good.
just, the physical part's really important, and
Yes.
so I feel like when you look at your partner, you want to be like, damn, I need that 24/7, and I can't.
Like I say every time, I love climbing trees, Pointer. So I love my tall
Well,
girls.
I'm only 4'11". I'm not a tree, but
Oh, so I'm taller than you.
I know, but I like usually dates 5'10" and over.
She wants a man that towers over. Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to look up.
She wants that Michael B. Jordan, man.
I just want to be able to wear my 6-inch heels all the time.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
I'm
Now,
so
Daryl, I
sorry
want
though,
you
but
to-
thank you so much for your time. I really
My
enjoyed
pleasure. My pleasure. Thank you.
Daryl, I want you to share your Instagram because there may be some ladies, unlike Dominica, that appreciate short kings as yourself. In the studio, we actually have that. We'll have you come in and be on a Short King edition, but share your Instagram.
So it's gonna be the_real Daryl, and that's it. Yeah.
Beautiful. All right. The real _ Daryl. He's a real one, and you will see him again because Pointer don't stop until he helps the real ones get real.
Fourth
That's
time's the charm, Daryl. I believe in you.
4 times.
And we got people in the comments hyping you up, Daryl. You are a real one. We appreciate you for coming out.
Blessings. Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
We'll see you next time, real one. Thank you.
Sir.
All right. Dominica, what are you doing? Rejecting my kings, my shorters.
I'm sorry. You know how I feel, Pointer. I feel like that was sabotage.
Never. You never know. I never count people out, and you never know how a real one may touch your heart, even though you decided to break the heart, but you never know.
He's so nice though. I really hope he finds somebody that's, that loves short kings, like you said.
Yeah. And we'll have him on the Short King edition in the future. We do want to make some important announcements really quick before we have the next real one come on in. Okay. We do have a challenge going on. We want to see if we can get some super chats. Some of our real ones donated. Thank you, Joker, Nutty Nate. Don't pop the balloon. Don't make me start singing. Get the mariachi band back. We thank you. And then Blue True One. Thanks for the great show, Pointer. I thank you for being a great real one and watching. But anybody else, I want to drop 2 episodes next week. I want to drop 2. We're trying to get some super chats. We're trying to get in that Instagram, YouTube, and Instagram too, and TikTok, those algorithms. So make sure you like this live. Like it. Like. Don't just like it in your heart, like it, physically, and donate some super chats. Let's do it so we can get a second episode popping because y'all are gonna love the next episode. Y'all trust me. If y'all love the Atlanta one, that one's going up. You're gonna love the next one. Anyway, Dominica rejecting short kings. It's a heartbreaker, but we have another king that is ready to go. My man Kevin. Kevin is here. Dominica, you ready?
Yes.
Let's do it. Let's have my man pop in. Kevin, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. I love them posters in the back, my man.
Thank you.
Okay. Now you're not a short king. Are you a hobbit?
Absolutely not. I'm as tall as Gandalf.
Okay. Because Dominica was already ready to pop. Just kidding, of course. Kevin, share with Dominica and all of your viewers all over the world your name, your age, and what you do.
My name is Kevin. I'm 39, and my main occupation is doing broadcast journalism.
Oh, that was my degree's in broadcast journalism.
Oh, nice. That's awesome.
A little connection there, perhaps.
Mm.
Now share with us, Kevin, what makes you a real one?
Real one? I mean, I'm sometimes be a little too overly honest person about certain things. And, I really just come from the heart whenever I want to tell people someone. I'm very open about things. I love being very comedic as well.
Okay. I think, Dominica, you like a sense of humor?
I do, but are you into comedy shows?
Like, do I do stand-up, you're saying? Or
do you do it? Do you like going? I mean, are you into that?
Yeah, I like stand-up comedy. It's something I've always been a fan of.
Okay, I'm so not a fan of that. That's why I ask.
No, it's fine. Yeah, I mean, I love comedy.
Oh,
you like the time, right? Yeah. The mic is micing. But yeah, so I mean, you know, you can appreciate a man of humor, but let's do this. What are you looking for in a real one, Kevin?
Real one, just someone that I could really connect with, someone that I could just, chat with. Doesn't have to have that much, problems. Like, really just really easy connection on that level of just, talking to each other.
Beautiful. Okay. Okay. Dominique, I'm gonna throw it to you. Do you have one question you'd like to ask?
Actually, I think I'm gonna pop. Sorry.
Popping. Okay. Let's do that.
Oh, there I go.
There we go.
Bam.
Okay. That's a heartbreaker. That's a heartbreaker. Dominica, tell us why you're breaking.
I just didn't really feel like we were vibing or there was much of a connection there. There was nothing really. That's it. It's nothing deep.
Okay. Okay.
Exactly where I say, connection is what matters.
Truly. Kevin, were you feeling some connection maybe?
Not really yet. I haven't really had much of a conversation.
Okay. Aesthetically though, does she look like someone that's your type from the waist up?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, she's pretty.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. We tried to get you a real one, Kevin. Do you want to share? Please share your Instagram. So maybe some other ladies that love The Hobbit and Gandalf, and I see some maybe Japanese lettering, want to share your IG.
My Instagram, you can look me up, the Kev Dude, and that's _Kev_dude.
Beautiful. Okay. We appreciate you so much for coming out, Kevin. You are the
Thank
man.
you. Happy on.
All right. Have a good one. All right.
You too.
Bye. All right. Dominique, okay. Go a little deeper. What's happening here?
First of all, the Gandalf comment, I was like, okay, I don't like Lord of the Rings. I think it's super boring. I wouldn't be able to vibe with that, and he should have someone that vibes with that for sure, Secondly, I just kind of felt like the answers were a little bit dry and short, and I just felt like a personality disconnect because I'm really talkative and like a little bit more outgoing and energetic, and I think his energy just wasn't in line with mine. But it also wasn't like the opposite where it's like a very calm person. It was just somewhere awkwardly in the middle for me.
Okay, just couldn't feel the vibe.
I don't know. It just felt like such a disconnect, like immediately.
But you're not against someone obviously having different interests that you may not directly like, but it's not a pet peeve.
No, it's not. But like, okay, let's say his first thing was like, oh, Gandalf. Like, yeah, I understand the reference, but I just feel like moving forward, he'll be having a lot of references that I'm not going to understand, and probably on my end too. Like, I'll probably be saying stuff that he doesn't really understand, and I just don't see that going over well.
All right. Well, if that is the case, it looks like we need a few more OGs to hit that link and tap in. I don't know. I did see another dude. I don't know if he got scared away, but we had a dude ready, but maybe he was a Lord of the Rings fan too, and then he might have dipped. But let's see if we can get a few more real ones. Hit that link. Like I said, I do have a gentleman coming in at 8, and then ladies will, tap in that regard. But if anybody else wants to, tap in for the lovely Dominica, but Dominica, tell us a little bit more about what you do in terms of your profession. You were asking some of the kings.
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
So my career started off as a personal trainer. I lost 40 pounds the year I started lifting. I'm obviously not 112 pounds anymore, but at one point I was. But now they call me Peach Mode, okay? So it's all about the booty now. So I opened my own gym when I was 22. Unfortunately, with my ex, when we split up, one of us had to leave. So I sold my share of the gym to him when I was 26. Then I went into corporate sales management. And so currently I'm a sales manager as well as managing their social media. And it's for a casino rental company. So if you are having any bachelor parties or birthdays, whatever it is, even weddings, we do weddings too. And you need some professional tables with professional dealers. That's what I do. I don't go, but I just manage it and sell it.
Beautiful. Okay. Well, I think a lot of the fans may want to know that. We see some comments here. So if a short king wanted to shoot his shot, should he keep the ball in his hand? He shouldn't shoot.
How short are we talking? Like 5'8", 5'7", or like 5'3"?
Maybe it's the heart that matters. Maybe does it matter at heart? Maybe 5'8" at heart, 5'10" at heart.
If he's like 5'8", successful, jacked, like love language is words of affirmation, then yeah, but I can't do below 5'8".
You can't do below 5'8".
Yeah.
Even 5'7" is a no-no.
Well, no, because usually guys lie about their height. So if they say they're 5'8", they're probably 5'7". So if they say they're 5'7", they're definitely below that.
Goodness gracious. Okay.
Well, I
Well,
don't like liars. Do you want to start a relationship off on a lie?
I mean, definitely not. Definitely not.
Okay.
But we also just want to sometimes be open to different real ones. But I'm not going to pressure you on the short thing. But you did scare some brothers away.
My bad. Sorry,
I was
guys.
hoping maybe I should have, I opened it up. We had a great amount of guys, but you did scared away a few that were ready to go. So I feel bad. I wish they could come on back. But it is what it is. If we don't get a few more to tap in, I don't want to hold you just to, talk to me, even though, some do find that quite fascinating. But
yes,
do you wanna
everyone
share-
thinks that me and Pointer are together. And for the record, we're not. Okay. I just
We're
wanted to
not
clear
together.
that up.
We're not together. She doesn't like guys with natural hair and nice suits and things like that. But at any rate, let's go with this. Let's go with this. So in terms of what you're looking for in a real one, do you want to specify a little more? You kind of did, but directly, because you do have people watching that might be a little too shy to come on, but they're of a certain height and they want to reach out.
So I definitely want a man that knows how to take charge and wants to, because I can have a very dominant personality and it will come out if it needs to. So if I feel like you don't know how to lead and you can't make decisions, I have to make all the reservations. I have to make all the plans. I'm scared you're gonna, forget our anniversary or whatever. Like, then I'm gonna end up feeling like I can walk all over you, which has happened in the past. And I've learned from it, because that was basically my first long-term relationship with the guy I owned my gym with. And I just kind of felt like if I didn't do it, he wouldn't do it. And I didn't give him a chance to even show me that he could. And so over the years, that's been something I've been really working on. But I've realized I kind of need someone that can challenge me a little bit in that regard, because, I've done sales pretty much my whole entire career. So I do know how to speak. I do know how to command the room. And I need someone that can do that more than me so that I don't have to do it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, are you willing to bend a little on some of your stand? Because some might say you're picky. I didn't say it, but some may say you're picky. Are you willing to compromise in some regards to meet the real one, a real one?
Yeah, I mean, I think everyone has like ideal standards, but if you meet someone that checks most of your boxes and there's like one or two things that you would prefer them not to do or whatever, I think it depends how big of a compromise we're talking.
But 5'7" is enough.
Yeah. Well, okay, here's the thing. I wouldn't want a man to look at me and be like, she's okay, I guess I can deal with it, So I don't want to be with someone that I feel that way about, because I wouldn't want someone to feel that way about me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Understood. Well, I don't want to hold you too long, Dominica, because I might give the fans a little show before we get to our next real one. But share your Instagram one more time, and we just appreciate you for coming out. But share your IG just in case some that were a little too shy, you scared some away. I mean, maybe it's that strong. You have a very strong personality, and that's a beautiful
the thing.
thing.
I know, yeah, and I do know that. But guys, I know I went on the other episodes and I said I couldn't cook, but I could cook now. And it's actually really, really good. So I do want to say that. So I'm, kind of dialing it back a little bit, trying to, for myself, like wifey material, but not a wife,
So, okay. So you're making the point. It's very important that you as a wife, know how to cook.
Yes, it's very important. I've never really had the time, but now that I work from home, I have free time between clients to, learn different skills. So I picked up bowling and cooking. Really random, but they're just two things that I, have always wanted to learn how to do. So that's what I've been doing lately. And it's not like basic recipes. Like I made scalloped potatoes, medium rare ribeye. I made a knockoff Louisiana chicken pasta. Yeah, like legit stuff. I made it was a knockoff Nobu recipe, but it was butterfish, miso-yaki butterfish and garlic fried rice. So yeah, it's not like I'm just making like one pot pasta type stuff. So I do want to say that.
Wow. Share the IG. Share the IG.
It's peach mode, like the fruit, and then mode, so like beast mode, but it's the peach. Because my last name is Peach, just so you guys know.
Okay, fantastic. Okay, last question. I did see a fan comment. I think it's an important question. Why does height matter? Then you're gone.
So I think I kind of explained that earlier, but it's just an attraction thing. Like when I see a guy that's like tall, to me, it feels super manly. And I'm not saying that shorter guys cannot be manly, but for me, it's a personal attraction. Like, everyone has something they are and they are not attracted to. So let's say you don't like girls with big butts, or you only like thin girls. That's completely your prerogative. I'm not going to sit here and argue like, oh, curvy girls are better. Why don't you like curvy girls? So that's just how I feel about it. It's just a preference. Not saying that short kings cannot be handsome, you know, but I'm just not like, I don't feel attracted that way.
Understood. All right. Well, Dominica, we thank you so much for coming out. You are a real one. We might, I don't know, maybe I'll just have to specifically cast 6'8" NFL players that don't want snow bunnies, but want, Peach. So I'll do my best to help you out next time, but you are a real one. And we thank you for coming out.
Okay. I was going to say something, but never mind.
Oh, I mean, do you need one more thing?
I was just going to say that there wasn't the NFL player I told you about before. He literally texted me on Mother's Day. And he has 3 kids with this woman. And I was like, why are you not with your woman? And then 2 hours later, he posts like a happy Mother's Day. I love you. And I was like, that's crazy. I didn't answer him, by the way.
Yeah.
I was like, am I giving side chick energy? Like, that's not the kind of energy I want to be putting out. So anyways.
Wow. Okay. Well, we thank you.
So no NFL players.
No NFL players. Okay. NBA.
Yeah.
Okay. Got you. Hot NHL. Hot.
Yes. Okay. Thank you so much, Pointer, as always, for having me.
You're amazing. We'll see you next time, Peach Mode.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye.
All right. Bye. Folks, I'm so excited, elated, and ecstatic. Thank you. Thank you for coming out. This is a wonderful experience. Now, in just a few moments, we do have another real one that is hopefully going to Zoom in. But since you're also amazing, it's the first live show, we're going to do something that I have never done before. Okay, we're going to do something that I'm going to give you a sneak peek, perhaps. I'm going to give you a sneak peek of something that, something of great importance. Oh, you know what? It's not quite available yet. But just know, okay, I'll do a little spoiling, and we might even do a little reacting of sorts, because tomorrow you're getting a very special episode. Okay, as you know, we went on tour. We started in Houston. You saw the Houston episode. I want to get some comments. Oh, I see a comment I like, and I want to get to that in a minute. But we started in Houston. I want some people to comment. What are your thoughts on the Houston episode? I want some thoughts, and I want you to see if if you enjoyed, if you didn't enjoy. I want you to keep it real. I want you to keep it real, as you are real ones for tuning in. I want to read some of these comments. Let's do this one. This is from a very wonderful real one that taps in a lot. As far as height goes, I used to prefer tall, like 6 foot plus, but have dated awesome men close to my height. Height shouldn't be an issue, but I notice it a lot on these shows. Yeah. It's one of the key reasons why I try to do different editions. So the Short King edition was spectacular, and we had the most matches ever because we had women that were specifically reaching out for shorter men. And I was surprised, because when I started hosting our season souls for a real one, I thought that they wouldn't mind a shorter king, but it appears that some of the queens, the older season souls, don't want a short king. So that was quite shocking, but I mean, it is what it is sometimes, it is what it is. So give me a moment, folks, because our other real one is about ready to tune in. I just have to get him ready. So give me a moment, and thank you for your comments. We're trying to get more super chats, folks. I would love to drop 2 episodes. Like I said, we have a bunch of episodes from the tour ready to go. So I want you to tap in and see that. Remember, we do have memberships, by the way. We've got a few memberships. Of course, we love putting on the Short Kings. Now, this is something that I need to shout out Roman for. Now, Roman and a lot of fans, some of you break my heart sometimes because you don't scroll on the channel, because there actually is a full pop the balloon music video. There actually is. And if I can, I might have to pull it up for you all to see, because it's a spectacular thing. It really is. So you know what? Yeah, we might do that. I'm hoping you can hear the sound. You know what? Let's do it like this. Give me a second. Since we have a little time, fans, stay with me. If you want to, I love you. And I want you to see this iconic music video that was produced not that long ago. So make sure, check. Thank you, my friends. Thank you. So much going on. Let's see. Thank you. We are back. We should be back. Y'all are the best. Thank you. We have another friend coming in a few minutes. If he gets in early, you'll get an early start to what he's all about. So we're still waiting on him to tap in. But in the meantime, I think I have this loading. I would love for you to see it. Okay, great. Okay, let me see if this will work, folks. Let me see if this will work. I want you to tap in with this. A lot of you haven't seen this, and it's quite crazy. Let's see. Download. Okay, there we go. All right, let's see if this loads. Let's see. Okay.
Bring out our next real one.
Don't pop, 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 pop the balloon. 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 I see the way you are looking at me. Baby, is it true? You like what you see? Got a balloon in your hand, toothpick in the other. I wanna be your man. Call me Zapp and Roger. Don't pop, 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 pop the balloon. Don't pop, 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 pop the balloon. Don't pop, 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 pop the balloon. Don't pop, 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 don't pop the balloon. The other girls poppin', they don't feel like you do. I'm feeling a connection. Girl, this must be Bluetooth. Don't go too far, just stay in my sight. Don't break that heart, and everything will be alright. You're here to find.
I gotta pause that one. I gotta pause. Bad Boy Records. I don't, Drea. You know I love you, but that's there's too much going on right now. We ain't even gonna get into the commentary on that very depressing topic. All right, well let's get back to the slap.
Not to pop a balloon. This is heaven sent from above. Need the key to your heart, no auto-tune. I'll make you smile, bring joy to your life. If you're around for a while, you're gonna be my wife. Don't pop, 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 don't pop the balloon. Don't pop, 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 don't pop the balloon. Don't pop, 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 pop the balloon. I'll give you the life that you always dreamed. In New York and some jets, like a football team. You're gonna get quality time, plus some words of affirmation. It's all on my dime. Gives an access service at any destination. Just don't pop the balloon, and we'll both be okay. You'll be my boo, and I will be your babe. Now it's down to me and you still got your balloon. And that can only mean one thing, and this is just the beginning.
I'm so glad you didn't pop, girl.
Thank you that you did not pop.
I'm so happy that you didn't pop.
I'm so glad that you did not pop.
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
All righty, folks. Well, that was that. So I thank you for joining me on that experience. I've gotten some requests to do remixes. The mariachi. Can y'all just drop some emoji? Because that mariachi band almost made me shed a thug tear. Okay, that mariachi band was, some say, lit. as some say spicy. Some would even say caliente. Okay, so I loved my mariachi band. I want to do more. I want to do more. Oh, we got a shout out, man. There's some people in these comments that just make me want to say hallelujah. I love a lot of these people that are watching right now, and they're real ones, and I want to have them back. I really do. And you will see them again. You will, because we've got so much to do. But like I said, we're going on tour. I haven't announced this yet, but like I said, we're doing 10 states, coming up on 10 states in just a few months. Okay, so get ready. We're going to drop multiple posts that let you know what state we're coming to, and make sure you sign up. Or if you don't want to, if you already got your real one, you should then tell a homie like, hey, Pointer's coming to Tennessee. I'm coming to Nashville. You know I'm coming to Nashville. And you might even get some extra content in terms of vlogs. And I need some good Nashville eats. Okay, I need some good food. Okay, so that was one little bonus thing that I wanted to show you. We have a real one that's getting ready to tap in very soon. So I'm excited. I'm elated. We already have some real ones waiting for The Bachelor. So I'm excited, and we're going to get there, but he's still getting ready because we gave him a certain time, and he's like, hey, he's might be a little nervous. Some real ones get intimidated. As you know, we do our best to get the best we can get, but we focus on real people. We focus on real. We're not trying to be staged and trying to make it fake and things like that. Pointer keeps it real, just like this majestic, hair that we're talking about. All right. Well, I've got some very exciting news, folks. I hope you're ready. Now, like I said, just before, I want to put this up really quick. We need some super chats. We want our super chatters to come on out. It might be too late for the super chat. I don't know. But I've got a real one here, and I want to introduce you to this person, our next real one that's tapping in with us. He's about to come on. Let's make sure we will make it pop, pop, pop. Here we go. Johnny, how you doing, my brother?
Hey, what's going on?
Very good. Thank you for coming out. Would you share with the fans that are watching your name, your age, and what you do?
Everybody calls me Johnny Pickles. I'm 52. I used to be a professional soccer coach for about 29, 30 years. And now I'm probably top 10,000 pickleball player in the world. I'm not very good, but I try my best.
Better than me. I'm at the bottom. I'm 7 billion. Yeah. So great work, Johnny. Wow. I love it. So before we have you come on with some real ones that are ready to rock with you, share with us what makes you a real one.
I guess the best answer is I'm authentic. I'm pretty come from a middle class family growing up just outside of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I moved overseas in 1994. I've been all over the world. So I've had some amazing experiences, which makes me extremely grateful for everything that I have. So, I think America is the best country in the world, but people complain nonstop. It's like first world problems, right? And they don't know what it's like to, grow up in a refugee camp or just be in a war zone or something like that.
Wow.
So it makes me really, really grateful to be American, to live here now, and just have all the niceties that we have here in the U.S.
It really is important as a brother, and I totally feel what you're saying, because it's great to keep it real as you're doing and to be grateful. So no matter what your situation may be, you still got to be grateful, because complaining ain't gonna do it. Now action, we still love moving forward and pressing forward as we try to make things right. But I totally feel what you're saying, Johnny. So let's do this. What are you looking for in a real one, in a lovely queen? What are you looking for?
Great sense of humor. I mean, I think that's critical. The ability to have a really good conversation. I'm going to put a priority on non-judgmental. I think that's the most important thing. I grew up in a very religious family. And sometimes when you're religious, it's easy to judge. But we're not really going to get judged until the afterlife, when we meet our maker.
Hallelujah. Oh, you're starting to preach, boy. Okay. Well, yeah.
So it's not our place to judge here on earth.
All right. Now we do have some fans that are asking some questions, even though I might wait for the real one to ask that. So we'll get into that in a minute. Okay, one of my last questions before we have our real one. Give me a second. Sometimes my mic gets a little too excited. But what are some of your red flags, things that you don't tolerate in a relationship?
Someone that overdrinks. I guess I can work with a smoker, but I really, really don't like a smoker. That's pretty large for me. I think I'm pretty open to everything else, though, honestly, John.
Okay. Now the fans always want to know, when you say no smoker, are you talking about just cigarettes? Or are we doing devil's lettuce, sticky icky wee? I gotta ask.
Well, it's funny, John. I'm 52. I've never drank alcohol in my life. I've never smoked. I've never done drugs. People might say, you haven't lived, but the people that know me around the world know I've had a really, really interesting life. A lot of funny stories, John, and all of my failures are probably the funniest stories in the world. So, don't be afraid to fail, take chances in life, and I don't know, just always have a good time.
You're preaching, Johnny. I love it. I love it. Let me just give a few more announcements before we have your first real one talk with you. Folks, we're trying to get some super chats. We're trying to drop 2 episodes next week. Make sure you do that. Like the video if you're just tuning in. I know you like it in your heart. I know you do, but also physically hit that like button so the algorithm can appreciate a real one in the last talk show and all that we're doing. And so Johnny can possibly get some real ones. We still have the link pinned at the top. So any lovely ladies, if you're already feeling Johnny right now, why don't you click on the link, get in to this wonderful experience and talk to Johnny. I think I'm ready for my first real one. Johnny, are you ready?
Sure.
All right, we're going to have this lovely lady that might be in your time zone, might be. We're going to add her. Jennifer is here. Jennifer, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Wonderful. Thank you for joining Johnny and I. Would you share with us your name, your age, and what you do?
Sure. My name is Jennifer. Age is, I just turned 51, May 7th. So happy birthday to me. And what do I do? I'm a scientist.
Oh, okay, Johnny, got a smart one.
Yeah,
apparently so.
Yeah.
I was awful in science.
Oh, I love it. I even tutor it. So I'm a total geek, and I appreciate my geekness. I embrace it. I embrace it fully.
And she can help you, Johnny. She can help you with the scientific method and observing and hypothesis and stuff like that. Now, Jennifer, what makes you a real one?
I liked what you said, by the way, Johnny. I don't drink either. I have much more fun. I like waking up the next morning and being able to roll out of bed and getting up. So I think that that's a great thing. I don't smoke, and eating healthy, I think, is really important. I'm real because, I don't know, I'm just down to earth. I mean, I grew up with a, traditional Italian family where, we had 5 people in the room. It sounded like there were 20. We cooked, we cleaned, we did everything, and just hard work is what gets you through.
Did you have Sunday macaroni?
Oh, of course we did.
Yeah.
Of course we did. Early. It wasn't late.
Did you have plastic on your sofa growing up?
We had the plastic. My aunt always had plastic where you had to kind of move, and you were like, okay, if you're too hot or you're wearing something short,
when you're sweating,
you go to my aunt's house all the time in Staten Island, and we were like, we're done. We know the sofa already.
Yeah.
And we didn't really get it, but we understood it. The funny thing is, right now my dog is trying to get into the room, so you'll see the back moving. So it's kind of funny.
Calm down, doggy. Calm down. Trying to get in on the action. Your dog's a real one. Who would the pointer in real time? All right. Now let's go for this. What are you looking for in a real one, Jennifer?
Someone that makes me laugh. I love to laugh. I find myself funny, so I make myself laugh. So if someone else can make me laugh, that's great. I'm looking for just someone that I can have an intelligent conversation with, go out, do things with, that likes to, listen to live music. If there's live music, I dance. Enjoys good food, lives a healthy lifestyle, and just shares my morals and values.
Can we get your emergency contact information, Jennifer? Because I'm hilarious. And if we start chatting, you're going to faint or fall over.
No, I do laugh. I laugh all the time. It's ridiculous, but when my kids were young, I have older kids, I would jump out behind a wall and like scare them just because I thought it was funny. I would make myself laugh. It was great.
Well, laughter is the best medicine, as the greatest book ever, the Bible's.
Oh, without question.
That's a beautiful thing. I'm only going to ask a few more questions because I don't like interrupting real one connections, and I feel a little bit of a connection. The fans do too. But Jennifer, in relationships, as you know, there are, we call them heartbreakers, but there's deal breakers, red flags. What are things you're not going to tolerate?
Not tolerating any narcissistic personality behavior.
Super narcissist.
If anybody is like that, that is like an absolutely out for me. Someone that is like just extremely selfish and stuff like that. Heavy drinkers, don't want that. Won't tolerate that. Smoking, don't want that either. Any type.
Well,
So any type.
Johnny has never smoked or drank. So
Yeah, no, any type of that. It's drugs and stuff like that, just not my game. So I like someone that's really healthy and into fitness and is hardworking, and that's about it.
That's fantastic. I'm going to throw it to Johnny in a hot second, but a lot of the fans want to know, and this is the beauty of the live show. Fans, if you directly want your question asked to Johnny, to Jennifer, or to Pointer, make sure you put a little change on that so we can see it. It stands out when you pay for a question. But Jennifer, the fans want to know, are you concerned with height, the height of your real one? Are you concerned?
Okay, so I grew up in a family. I'm tall. I'm very tall. When people
very
ask
short.
me how
You're
tall
the
I am, I say very. You know why? Because my mother's 4'11", my brother's 5'3", and my dad was 5'7". So I came out and I'm 5'4", so I'm huge. So my mother would say, "You're so tall." So I had this complex in my mind that I'm very tall. So when someone asks me how tall I am, I said very. So I mean, literally, you ask any of my friends, they're like, "How tall are you?" I'm like, very.
Very
So
tall. Okay.
I'm very tall. It's just the way it is. No, height's never been a thing for me. Most of the guys I date are around 5'7", 5'8". It's just kind of, I don't know. I grew up in an Italian family where everyone was not very, they were vertically challenged, I would call it. But so, and it wasn't ever a big deal for me.
Okay. Now let me ask Johnny. Johnny, what is your height?
Oh, I'm short. I'm like 2'3", like Frodo from Lord of the Rings.
We just
Maybe
had
a
a
little bit taller.
Lord of the Rings Hobbit fan here a few moments
Yeah,
ago.
so I grew up in the Shire. So yeah. No, I'm like, I don't know, 5'8", 5'7", 5'11" in heels, but the only one I'm wearing my Jimmy choos. But that only comes out on like a special night, like the Oscars or something.
Okay. So you're okay, Jennifer, are you okay with, he said he's about 5'7", 5'8"?
Yeah, that's normal.
Why did you start out with height?
That's normal. But that's actually normal for me. So that's not a big deal. I'm very tall, so don't worry.
Okay. All right. Well,
Okay.
let me see. We just got a great comment here. I want to show it real quick. Sent you pay. Thank you. Heavenly for you. Pointer loves you. No rhyme intended. But let's see, because we do have some other real ones that are waiting to possibly connect with Johnny. But I do want to see, Johnny, do you have any questions for this lovely lady?
Yeah. Am I allowed to ask where you are in the country?
Yeah, sure. I'm on the East Coast, so it's late for me right now. So I stayed up for you without question.
What can I ask? What state or city?
I'm in New York.
All right. I was just there.
Where were you?
I'm in Philly. I'm just outside of Philly.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
Yeah.
I travel for work up and down the East Coast. So
Okay. I used to live in Queens. I also lived in Long Island as well.
I'm on Long Island.
Oh, I was in Port Jeff.
Oh, you're kidding me. I'm a little bit closer to the city, but I'm right in Wantagh, so
Yeah, I've
I'm
been
not far at all.
all over. I'm like a nomad, Jennifer.
Oh, so you know where I
outside of
live.
Philly.
I like somebody that's close to me because I'm a touch person, so I like to have my person.
So your love language would be physical touch.
Yeah, love language is physical touch and words of affirmation.
See, words of affirmation is my love language.
Yeah.
I love you, Pointer.
Yes. That's exactly it. Those are my two love languages without question.
Oh, yeah. I think I agree with Ethel here. Ethel said vibing, and I don't disagree. But I don't want to rush anything. But at the same time, we do have other real ones that may want to connect with Johnny. Johnny, I didn't get to tell you on the show. If you are not feeling the real one, I do this. I do this thing where you hop, right? So a pop comes up. A real Batman 1960 style. So you got
I get a pop.
but
How can I vibe Pointer when you're talking the whole entire time? I literally had no chance to chat with this lovely woman.
Well, no, I'm not rushing it. Like I said, I want you to ask any more questions, or if Jennifer, you have a question. What are you thinking, Johnny?
What do you do for work?
So I lived overseas for a really long time. I coached soccer all over the world, like 45 different countries.
I played soccer.
Terrific.
I love it.
So I moved back to the States a few years ago. I don't know. I still coach, Jennifer. I still do some coaching stuff. I do some pickleball stuff, which sounds funny.
No, I like pickleball.
Yeah, I'm really into pickleball. I just played in the U.S. Open last weekend, 2 weeks ago.
No, it's huge. It's huge.
Yeah, I was great. I came in 4th place, which is pretty amazing. There were only 4 people in my bracket, so I crushed it.
You did.
I lost every game. It was awesome. Just had a really good time. And
awesome.
I don't know. I don't know. I've got lots of different channels for work, but I don't know. Just always being amazing. To be perfectly honest with you, having a good time. And I'm still young. At least I consider myself still young. So I have the rest of my life still to work.
Oh my God, we're still young. You're the same age as me. I consider myself extremely young. So.
No, I'm actually older than you. You're a child to me. Like my kid.
How old are you?
I'm 52.
Oh my God, you're ancient. Okay, forget it. Forget it.
Super
You're
old.
out of my. That's
right?
it. That's like the end.
Super great.
So y'all are. It appears to be a vibe. Now, like we said, now think about it. When I ask, and fans, I think a lot of you know this logically. When I ask, could it be a real one connection? A lot of people think I'm asking, are you going to get married? This is the ring finger, by the way. I'm not flicking anybody, but it's like they think, and I'm like, no, could it be? Could it be? Could it lead to? So I'm not going to ask that question yet. Some fans want to ask this essential one. This great fan that watches all of our stuff. Let's just go for this one. So we'll see the spice level: religion or politics. Okay, now Johnny, I'm asking you, and then Jennifer, you'll make sure you tap in because I'm not going to ask them anymore. Does religion or politics matter to you, Johnny? Do you want a partner that's religious, political?
So I definitely pray every day. I grew up super far right, born again Christian. Is how I was raised. And being overseas, especially in the Middle East and Indonesia, Malaysia, where Islam is prevalent, I got to really get to know Muslims because I didn't grow up with any. And then I grew up in a very, very high percentage of Jewish people as well. So, growing up, I went to so many bat mitzvahs and bar mitzvahs as well. So, every single religion is out there talking about treat each other properly and respect each other. So, just being nice. But, faith is important, but I respect everybody else's faith. Politics goes, I'm super some issues I'm on the right and some issues I'm on the left. It's so weird. So I would really, really call myself an independent, even though my friends hate when I say that because they want me to be on their side. But luckily we live in America, so I can have my own opinion on stuff. And just because I don't believe in what you believe, don't get angry at me. So it's really about respect because, again, a lot of the countries that I lived in, you don't have any freedom. You have to believe what the government believes, which I hate.
Very good points. Now, Jennifer, what are your thoughts on that? Because, of course, that can make or break a relationship.
I hate to double what you're saying.
Stop doubling.
I am doubling you. I grew up Roman Catholic. I actually taught, I was a catechist. I taught my kids in religion. I taught religion from when I was 17. I felt my most comfortable when I would go to youth group because I played soccer my whole life and I was in all advanced classes, had popular friends, and did kick line. And so nothing ever melded together. But when I went to youth group, I always felt comfortable. I'm very spiritual. I don't go to church every Sunday. My mother would kill me. But I have a spirit, and I don't have any worries because I have faith. I have faith that everything's going to be okay. I believe in God. So that's very important to me. As far as politics is concerned, I don't watch the news, and I hate to say it. It's too negative for me. And I know people don't like the fact that that I'm not up to date on everything, but I just feel like it's negative. As far as politics, I go right, I go left. So there are certain things I am, and then there's certain things I'm not. So I'm not really a huge politics person either way. So, you know, I just.
Thank you, Jennifer. No, that worked. So I think y'all are kind of matching. So I'm not going to give it much more time because the fans are like, yo, get him to Sizzler. Pointer, pay for the Sizzler date. Last question for both of you. Let's see if you vibe on this connection. Hey, it's a vibe. It's a real one connection. Thank you, Peter, for sending this and adding a little seasoning to it. What's your favorite type of music? Let's start with Jennifer. Favorite type of music?
Okay, I am a 80s, 90s rock girl. I am.
Okay. Well,
I really am.
Johnny, what about you?
I just like all 80s music.
Yeah.
Wow. Hey, everybody wants to rule the world. I'll start singing along with y'all.
Oh, Thompson Twins. Nice, Pointer.
Absolutely.
Don't forget to subscribe and like.
Oh, what's up about that? Hey, all right. Well, hey, I any final questions between you two? If not, I got to make it a real one connection. And then my other friends that are waiting, I'm going to shout them out and they're going to get their limelight as well. But Johnny, do you have a final question for Jennifer? Do you want?
How does this work? Like, we
Yeah.
talk later? Like, I don't understand.
Yeah, well, what I would do is you would share, well, we'll do that in a private session. I will email both of you each other's contact information if you want to make this a real one connection. So, Johnny, do you have a final question for Jennifer?
Yeah, let's go have coffee.
I would love it.
Oh my gosh. Well, folks, clap it up in the comments. We got a real one connection. Oh my gosh.
We start small, Pointer. Start small. Just have a good conversation.
That's how it really starts. That's how real ones, and that's why I'm gonna just give a shout out to my seasoned souls. A lot of people appreciate. I'm the only person that highlights our seniors, our seasoned souls. Not saying y'all are seniors. Y'all are
Wait, hold on. We just got called seasons. Let's Johnny. Let's hold on a second. I mean, he just called us seniors. This is like
you are seasoned.
Nah, me and Jen, we're gonna go have our own show.
Exactly.
We'll see you later, Pointer.
You know what? But y'all are amazing. So I'm going to connect you two. Don't
Thank you.
trip because I'm going to honor our few more that are here. But don't trip. I'm gonna get y'all. Okay, I'm gonna send you each other's contact info, and I'm gonna follow up with y'all too, even if I got to sponsor a Sizzler dinner date. All right, y'all are amazing. Thank you. Wow, clap it up one more time, y'all. Congratulations to both of you. Y'all go talk. I'm gonna send you all each other's info. Y'all go talk.
Excellent. Thank you.
All right. Have a good one.
Bye. Bye, Johnny.
Wow. All right. I'll send y'all. Wow. My goodness, folks. I'm honored. I want to shed a thug tear, but I shall not. But wow, what an amazing experience. A real one, real time brings. There we go. For real one connections. And I love to see it. Now I'm going to honor a few more people here. I've had a real one that's been waiting. I'm going to add them. And even though The Bachelor is gone, I still want to honor this real one. And you're going to get to know them and possibly tap in. Don't leave me yet. Don't leave me. Here we go. I've got a real one right here. This real one has been chilling. Hey, what's going on?
Hello. How you doing?
How you doing?
Can you hear me?
Thank you for tapping in. Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, hi. It's really nice to meet you, Pointer. Okay, I've been a fan of your show for the longest time ever. I particularly love the senior edition, and every time I see it, you always come up with creative ideas, just like this one.
Thank you.
So I guess big fan right over here.
Amazing. Wow. And you've been chilling out, and I appreciate that for real. Did you give yourself a shout out, and I will make sure I tag you. Give yourself. Do you want people to follow you, or are you just saying what's up?
Oh no, I actually don't have any social media.
Oh, okay. So you're just tapping in. You just tapping in.
Yeah. It's just I guess maybe YouTube or something. It's funny because a lot of my friends say, "Hey, why don't you have social media?" And I'm like, I don't really know what I should do too much with it. So in that way, I was just like, okay, let me just because it feels I don't know, it feels a little bit unnatural to me. It feels a little bit unnatural. I like to connect with people just on a what do you call it? I guess on a simpler basis.
In a real time, real one fashion. I feel you. But you never know how a real one may connect. But I appreciate you. Wow. Thank you for tapping in. I appreciate you. I got some more people that I've got to shout out, but you're amazing. And I thank you.
Well, thank you. You're amazing, Pointer.
Have a good one. No, keep tapping in. We love you. If you had social media, I'd shout you out and hook you up, but you're amazing.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Thank you. Have a good one. Thank you.
Yep.
All right. Folks, wow, this is such an honor, man. We're going to do more, obviously. I want more real one connections in real time. I've got a lovely lady that is here that was ready for a bachelor. So we're going to see if other bachelors, I might actually have a bachelor for her. I see someone tapping in, which is pretty interesting. Let me add this lovely lady. Hello there.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. Would you share with the fans, even though there are a lot of bachelors watching, by the way, and they just in to connect with you. So would you share your name, your age, and what you do?
All right, Jacqueline Perry, 25. My birthday was actually the same as Jennifer's, May 7th.
Oh, well, happy
Yeah.
birthday.
So I just turned 25 and I do real estate and then like trying to do social media.
Beautiful. Okay. Well, yeah, don't try. Just do it, girl. Just do
Right?
it. You'll make it
Right.
work. You'll make it pop, pop, pop. All right. Now share with us this, because we may have a gentleman that wants to connect with you, but share with us what makes you a real one.
Honestly, I've never put myself first and I've never been in a relationship where anyone put me first. And like, that's why I want to put myself first and somebody have me put me first too.
Yeah.
If that
absolutely.
would make sense.
No, absolutely. So would you say that's what you're looking for in a real one too? Someone that puts you
Yeah.
first?
Like I've never, like birthdays always sucked and like Christmas always sucked and like everything always sucked. Like I was always the one planning, paying, doing all of it. And like now that I'm 25, standards are heightened and we're moving on.
And that's a very good thing, to keep moving forward in
Yeah.
a real one direction.
Yeah.
What was your longest relationship where you put up with a lame, as the kids would say?
This is so embarrassing, but like 6-7 years.
Oh, and you're only 25. What?
Yeah. We were high school sweethearts.
Doesn't
And I
sound too
kind of
sweet.
told him like I'm moving to Florida with or without you. And he chose to come with.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let me go for this, because it looks like we have a real one that wants to connect with you. But before we do that, let me ask you this. In relationships, there are heartbreakers, deal breakers, red flags. What are things you're not going to tolerate?
This is selfish of me, but like if you still live with your parents after you graduate college, like I don't want to do it.
Wow. Tell us why.
I've lived on my own since I turned 18. And I feel like every boyfriend I've had doesn't have a plan after college. And then I'm always like, oh, you could just be my roommate, split rent. Yeah. So like, I don't want to be in that situation ever again. Like I want to be able to go over a man's house instead of inviting a man to my house.
Okay. Now let me just give you an example. Now we're going to have a real one come on. But could it be that this gentleman is being strategic and wants to save the dough? He may have great
Yes.
parents. He may have a
And
great.
that's why I give you until you graduate college.
So after, if he graduates,
Because when you graduate college, let's be real, you're 22, 21.
okay.
I don't want to be visiting you in your parents' basement. No.
All right. Hey, you're a real one and you want what you want. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's do this. I do have a real one that has logged on. Some of the fans will be excited maybe to see this real one come back to search for a real one. So I'm going to tune in.
Okay.
I'm excited for this. But let me tell you this, Jacqueline. This is how it's going to work really quick. When I let the real one in, you definitely want to give people a chance to explain themselves, say who they
Yeah.
are, what they're all about. If you're just not feeling it, though, this is what you're going to see on screen. You're going to tell me pop, and then a little pop is going to happen. Okay, that means that the real one connection could not be established. Okay.
So I have to say pop and then you do it?
Yeah, or you can sing pop, pop, pop as the
Okay,
fans
okay.
you know, however you want to say it, but just let us know that you're
Okay.
not feeling that real one connection. Okay. But let's do it. Let's get the gentleman in here. Fans, get ready for this one. Bam.
I'm back again, baby. I'm back
He's
again.
back again. He's back again. Share with this lovely lady your name, your age, and what you do.
Okay, so my name is Daryl. I'm 28 for everybody, not 20, 28.
Hey.
I live in Los Angeles, California. I'm in retail. I also work with a nonprofit company, and I also work with youth and NFL flag football.
I love that.
Okay. Okay. Share with her what makes you a real one.
Honesty, loyalty, very transparent, good communicational skills. I'm very upfront, very forward. If I mean something, I mean what I say, and I say what I mean. But most importantly, I'm a humble person, very humble.
Beautiful. Okay. And what are you looking for in this real one up here?
As I say every time, just honesty, loyalty, patience, good communication. Somebody who have intelligent conversations with. Pick their brain, they pick my brain, and just have good conversations with.
Okay, fantastic. Well, the fans kind of know because they just remember, but Jacqueline may want to know some of your deal breakers, red flags. What are things you're not going to tolerate, Daryl?
As always, the lying is not a big thing. I don't want to lie to you. I don't want you to lie to me. So being transparent is always good. And again, good communication. So if you don't have that good communication, I don't see how it would work.
I live by the saying, the the truth hurts once, a lie hurts 1,000 times.
Come on. Amen.
Girl,
Like that,
preach.
like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, as we start to dive in a little deeper, I want to see Jacqueline. You're kind of our bachelorette right now. I want to see if you have a question for this king.
Does distance bother you?
Honestly,
Because I'm literally on the other side of the map.
Where are you from?
I'm in Florida.
Okay, I got family in Fort Lauderdale, Treasure Island area, Miami Dade area. So no, it doesn't bother me. I go out there plenty of times.
Okay.
I actually prefer it though. It kind of keeps things kind of interesting. So kind of,
Yeah,
you know,
it makes quality over quantity.
it makes you want to actually meet that person like as soon as possible. So yeah.
Yeah.
That is a true fact. That is a true fact. All right, Daryl, do you have a question for this lovely lady?
What do you expect out of your man other than just being a provider? 'Cause I know that's a big thing for women is being a provider, being confident, knowing your role, understanding your role, but at the same time, you know, treating women how they're supposed to be treated. What is that one big thing that you're looking for?
Respect. Like literally, I live by respect. And respect to me is, I usually give people 3 strikes, which I shouldn't, but it's just boils down to principle over problem. And if you can't see the principle of the respect behind it, then we're never going to get anywhere. Like the fight will keep going.
I like the 3-strike rule. One thing I was always taught as a kid growing up is my dad always told me, if somebody shows you who they are, believe them. So if they show you that they're toxic, they got that red flag, run while you can.
Yeah.
And Aretha said it best, RESPECT, find out what it means to me. You know, and the 3-strike rule, hey, it worked for Bill Clinton, and it might work for you. So, I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of that, but it works for you. It works for you. All right. Well, I want to see if now I love my man Daryl, and he's a real one, and I always try to give him opportunities to connect. Jacqueline, let's do this. Oh my goodness. Whoa. Now this just might, I think I did shed a thug tear. Stay the course, brother. Love the show. Full drinking and half thinking. Thank you for that.
Wow.
Blessing. Wow. You are a real one. And we're going to make sure we shout them out again. Goodness gracious. Wow. I'm full drinking some water, some agua right now, but that's a beautiful thing. Thank you for that. Now I got to ask though, Jacqueline, I got to ask, do you have a height requirement? Does height matter to you?
No. So I've dated 5'7" and I've dated 6'3". Like it really honestly boils down to like personality.
Now, y'all better clap for her in the comments. Y'all better.
Like, I don't understand the whole short thing.
Wow. Well, let me just shout you out, Jacqueline, because a lot of people will say, "Oh, young people aren't real." Pointer only do the seniors and the seasoned souls, and I disagree because I want everyone to get that opportunity to find love. Daryl deserves love. Jacqueline deserves love, and some real ones like Jacqueline are not, against short kings. So, Daryl, I know you're doing backflips.
I don't understand that. Like,
I'm doing backflips. I'm doing cartwheels. I'm doing ninja moves. I'm doing it all.
All of it. Wow.
The only thing that honestly is just like a red flag is the distance, because I'm not going to be flying to LA to like visit you every month.
Oh no, that's my job to come to you, not you come to me. That's my job. Again, that's commitment and devotion. So it's my job to come to you.
That was a pretty good freaking answer. I don't know how to follow up with that.
Let's go for a few. We'll go for a few more questions. How's this? I'll do my job a little more. Of course, Jacqueline, you may want to know what Daryl likes to do for fun. So, Daryl, what do you like to do for fun?
So I actually am a musician. I do write my own music. I just actually released a single around Valentine's Day. I do a lot of gospel music, pop music, R&B music. I also do acting on the side sometimes, extra work. And I do love to cook. I love cooking. Cooking always tells a story, so I love cooking for my woman. Love it.
I don't cook, so that's amazing. Yeah, I have like a DoorDash membership.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I do too. I try not to use it as much. I don't try to be a big back as much, but I do use it sometimes, but most definitely.
So not only are you flying to Miami once a month, but you're cooking multiple times a month, Daryl. Are you ready for those?
I'm okay with that. I mean, whatever she wants cooked, that's my job,
Man, a short king, emphasis on king there.
How short are we talking? Why do we keep repeating that?
Share your height.
How short are we talking?
So I'm 5'5".
Okay, I'm 5'3".
Oh, let's go.
Oh, you good? What, Jacqueline? You were making it seem like okay.
Hey,
I
hey.
think it's okay. Yeah, you Millie rocking on any block. Okay,
Yeah, like I'm chilling.
Jacqueline.
Okay.
Let me ask you this, and then we'll ask Daryl. Jacqueline, what is your love language?
Acts of service and like maybe words of affirmation.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Daryl,
Like a
share
good
yours.
mixture of the two.
Beautiful.
I got one of those right now, act of service. I do nonprofit work, working with homeless people. On Saturdays and Sundays, I feed the homeless. On Fridays, I do grocery giveaway with the nonprofit organization. So that's a good act of service, most definitely. Words of affirmation, I'm always good with that. I always tell myself when I wake up, I am nature's greatest miracle. So that's one thing I always live by. So
And Jacqueline is
Wow.
second. Jacqueline is the second greatest miracle.
Yeah.
now she'll be the first.
Oh.
Yeah. See, there we go. There we go.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, all right. Well, I'm only going to ask a few more questions. I'm not the type to delay possible real one connections, but I do want to throw it to Jacqueline as the bachelor. Jacqueline, do you have another question for this real one?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I want to ask something that is always, fans, you know what I'm about to ask. Religion or politics? Jacqueline, do you want a partner that is religious or political? Not religious, not political.
So politics is a great conversation in my family because we're mixed. So it's always like a healthy debate.
Okay.
We might get a little loud, but it's all like good love.
All in love.
And like religion, I'm very open to almost like anything, everything, as long as like you respect, like I am Catholic and I do want to celebrate Christmas.
Christmas is a big thing in my family. My grandmother was
like
Catholic.
Christmas
so
is like my family tradition.
I always went to church with my grandmother. She was Catholic. So she was big on that. I used to sit there with her, drive her there, things like that. So that's a big thing.
Yeah, that's just anything other than that, though. I'm like, fine. I'm pretty laid back, pretty accepting of literally anyone.
The political thing, I used to be in the debate club in high school, so I'm always up for a good debate, So
yeah,
CNN, Fox style,
I'm more of like a News Nation kind of girl.
Okay. I got that on my phone. I get the notifications.
We had a fan. Anytime a fan puts a little seasoning on a question, we appreciate that. So Peter wants to ask. We can ask Daryl first. Dogs or cats? Dogs or cats?
I love both, but I prefer a dog. One, because that is man's best friend, so I do prefer a dog. No. I did have a American Pit Terrier. His name was Max. So yeah.
Okay, now we're gonna move. He's sleeping, so he doesn't want to move. We're gonna move.
Is this dog?
So this is Milo.
Oh, Milo, what's up?
And he's a purebred American Staff Terrier.
Wow.
Yeah, and he's been with me since I moved to Florida, so he's 8.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Cats, I can't really do it, to be honest.
We're definitely going to some dog parks and playing frisbee and catch. Definitely.
Yeah, cats I can't really do.
Okay. Okay. We got some fans asking some great questions. We're not going to hold it up too much. This is my OG, the greatest of all time. Full drink and half thinking. Jacqueline, when you hear the word man, what first comes to mind?
Mowing the lawn.
Mowing the lawn.
It's crazy you say that because that's actually therapy for me. I love cutting grass. I love the smell. My dad always had me do these crazy designs in the grass using the riding lawnmower. So I take pride in cutting the grass. After it's done, I take pride in what I just did. So that's therapy for me.
Okay.
Ladies, if Jacqueline don't snatch him up, y'all better snatch up. He ready to mow the lawn, cook for you, fly to you. What more? Goodness, I got to step my game up. Wow. All right. Any final questions between you two, or I'll have to ask, could it be a real one connection? Any final questions?
What's your favorite food? That's my big thing. What's your
burgers? Burgers.
Okay, I know how to make a nice stuff.
And if it has a secret sauce, it automatically just went to the top of my list.
Sounds like some good burger action right there.
Wow.
Like Shake Shack.
I love Shake Shack. Love it. There's actually a place here in LA. It's called the Marathon Burger. Nipsey Hussle's brother just made it. They have some good burgers. Very good burgers.
Okay.
I think I've got to ask my final question, unless either of you have a final question.
I think I don't have any more questions. I think just the distance is the top thing on my radar.
Is that
And
something that makes
what's the concern? That's what I want to know. Like, what's the concern? Like, what's the popping question in your head? Like, what's the concern? Honestly,
Okay, say we fall in love. Are you gonna move to Florida?
if that's what you want me to do, I can. Got to find a job out there. All that. I mean, I'm willing to make whatever is going to make that person happy. If that means moving to a different state, that's
Across
fine.
the country. That's across the country.
I'm from the East Coast, so I mean, it's not far.
wow?
It's not far. I got like 9 months left on rent here, so if that means I gotta pack up everything, that's what it is.
Jacqueline, in the words of Keith Sweat, he may be twisted over you. He just may be. That sounds like a lot of. I mean, I love a real one that's ready to make it work.
I would
So,
say T-Pain's word sprung, so I think I would say
Okay.
that.
I'm sprung, dog. She got me doing things I'd never do.
I'm telling you.
So I'll tell you, Jacqueline. I got to ask my final question. Could it be a real one connection?
I feel like later down the line, but not now. No.
Okay. Well, let me.
Like maybe when your rent's up in 10 months.
Okay. We just don't. I'll sing a little
Fourth
to you.
time was not a charm, Pointer.
It was close though, Daryl. This was the close. So I think the
I
next
know
one,
it was the closest I've ever been.
the next one, and a lot of fans are saying it, and you already knew this, but we're gonna have you back, and we might have to give you a little special because you're a real one. You're reliable. You're consistent.
Most
And
definitely.
we appreciate you, man, for real. So Daryl at that, but you know what, Daryl? Again, share your Instagram because
Take it
Jacqueline
down.
may slide in your DMs in a few months after your lease is up.
We can even FaceTime later on tonight if you want to. I'm gonna get
Oh.
off. I'm being serious.
Well,
if you want to FaceTime
I
later
am
on.
on the East Coast time right now, so keep that in
Also,
mind.
it's about
She ready
11
for bed.
o'clock right
She
now.
ready for bed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I get off around like 9. So if you want to, FaceTime and talk,
Okay.
got you.
You can
But it's
definitely DM me.
at _real_Daryl is my Instagram for all those knowing, and definitely check me out on Apple and Spotify. Check out that song too as well. So
I will.
Right. Thank you,
Yeah.
Daryl. You're a real one. Thank you for coming out.
boom.
Have a good one. Peace,
You
brother.
too. Peace.
All right. Jacqueline, I tried. Okay, that was very exciting though. That was amazing. So I do have one more real one that I have to shout out. So I want you to share your Instagram, so perhaps somebody can slide in your DMs.
Okay, it's just Jacqueline Perry, the same as my display name.
Beautiful. Okay, so my
Yeah,
real one.
that's it on everything. So simple.
Okay, very good. Jacqueline, thank you. You're a real one. And think about it. You had a bunch of people all over the world watching how much of a real one you are. So we thank you. Keep doing your thing in Florida. And
Thank
we
you.
might see you again. Well, actually, we shot a Florida edition, so we might have to get you in person. Some real
Yeah.
Florida Kings come out in person.
Yes.
You're the best. All right. Have a good one,
Bye.
Jacqueline. Thank you. All right. Well, folks, we were close. We were close. But I have one more real one that is waiting just to share who she is. And hey, if a gentleman wants to slide into this stream, do that. So I'm going to have her log right in. I've got a wonderful lady. She's on mute, but I want to talk to her. Allison, how you doing?
Good. What about you?
Very good. Very good. Thank you so much for tapping in. Share with them your name, your age, and what you do.
I'm Allison. I'm 29 and I do video.
Beautiful. Okay, do a little video. What do you mean you do video? Like
I mean, I have my own business and
very good. Okay, I do have to give a shout out. A shout out to you, Allison, but then shout out to Heavenly for you. Y'all just making me cry tonight. Why y'all want to make Pointer cry, man? This is great. I'm on 2 episodes next week and some follow. Hey, you got some follow-ups coming. You got some follow-ups for real. Y'all gonna love the first follow-up. I'm getting ready to connect them very shortly. But that's amazing. Thank you. Okay, Allison, share with us what makes you a real one.
I'm not sure. I guess I know what to say. To be real and I know the difference between real and fake.
Okay, so you want some real love. You want a real one. Okay. What are you looking for in a real one? In a person that you may want to date? What are you looking for?
Probably near me because my old boyfriend was in New York and I'm in New Jersey.
So you're on the East Coast. Okay. But you're open to a little distance, maybe?
Not right now.
Now, oh, so you want somebody close by? Okay. You want somebody close by. Share with us this, Allison. What are some of your red flags, things you don't tolerate in a relationship?
I mean, I don't like liars,
Mm.
and mm,
Anything else? Or just don't lie to her?
yeah, just for now.
Just for now. For now don't lie to you, but they can.
My time and stuff.
Yeah. Okay, very good. All right. So anybody that's seeing Allison, share with them your Instagram, some of your information, just in case they want to slide in your DMs.
It's Allison Kim Photos on Instagram.
Okay, Allison. Wait, let me see. I'm gonna type that just so it's like ALLISONKIM photos.
Yep.
Okay, so let me see. Did I type that right? Let me see. I just put it in the chat. I hope I typed that right because I want people to check out some of your work. Okay. Anything you want to share with some homies? You know what? We do have a person that wants to talk to you, Allison. We have a real one that wants to connect. You ready to connect?
Okay.
All right, let's do it. I've got a brother right here. He just left. He was ready. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I was ready for a real one connection. We might give it a few more moments. Let's do this. Allison, some fans really want to know, what do you like to do for fun?
I mean, I like getting like beverages because like I'm in New Jersey, so there's not like a lot to do. But I may be moving to Cali because like there's better jobs out there.
Oh, moving to California. Okay. Wow. What do you think? How do you think California would suit you better?
Yeah, that's been my dream state, and like with my major, I think there's better jobs out there.
Okay. Have you visited before?
Yes.
Okay. Often? Like, when was the last time you were here?
Well, are you in? Is that
Yeah, we're in California. We're
Oh,
in
really?
Golden State. Yeah. A real one does it big. But we're on tour. We've been all over. So.
Oh, I mean, I want to be in San Diego.
Okay, that's not far from LA, just a few hours out. Okay, folks, we do have the link pinned. So if any gentlemen want to slide into this stream and talk to Allison, you can do that. But I'm not going to hold her up too long. We shared her Instagram, and I don't want anyone to miss out on talking to this lovely lady. So we'll give it a few more moments. Let me ask you this: do you like animals?
Yes.
Okay. Any allergies? You're open to all?
I mean, recently I've been liking cheetahs because they're fast, and I like fast. And like, I think they're cool animals because they're like different. I like huskies too.
Oh, you like huskies? Okay, that's beautiful. Well, I have a real one that tapped in. Let me see if this real one. I'm hoping the connection is all good. I've got a homie right here. Wardell, how's it going?
Hey, what's good, man?
Thank you for tapping in. You're here to connect. Share with us your name, your age, and what you do.
Yeah, my name's Wardell. I'm 32 from Colorado, and I'm a travel agent. I just started that, so it's pretty cool. I like that.
Beautiful. Okay. Share with us what makes you a real one.
I mean, I'm honest. I'm genuine. I like to help people. I think those like things that I think make me a real one.
That's fantastic. Now, as you see, Allison is here, a lovely real one. What are you looking for in a real one?
Someone that's also like down to earth. I like shy girls just because like I feel like, they're just like more genuine. I don't know. That's just me. But also like confident girls too. I don't know. I'm open. So yeah.
Beautiful. Now, Allison, would you say you're shy?
Not really.
Not really. Okay. Wardell, you may have your TV on. Could that be muted maybe just so we can hear you clearly?
Yeah.
You handling Bill. You got a good game going on back there, man. NBA, sponsor us so we can get Wardell and Allison a lovely date in the future. Wardell, let's do this. In terms of your deal breakers, things you're not going to tolerate in a relationship, red flags, what are some of those things?
People that have cats. I don't really deal with cats. I don't like cats.
Allison, you got any cats?
When I was younger, but like I hate cats.
Yeah,
You hate cats?
They creep me out.
Well,
Well,
that's a good
I'm
answer.
allergic to them. I'm definitely allergic to them, so yeah, I can't do cats. And then I like dogs, but not like big dogs. Like if you have like a big dog, because I'm allergic to dogs too. But I can do like a small dog.
Okay, Allison, and you said you currently don't have any pets.
Nope.
Okay, so that could be good for y'all. Y'all just be allergic and whatever together. Okay, that could work.
And someone that's not clean. If you're not like a clean person, or if you don't like cleaning, then that's a deal breaker.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. If you don't like clean, now, do you like to clean, Wardell?
Yeah, I like cleaning. Yeah.
Okay, Allison, is your space and everything clean?
Yeah, I've been cleaning like recently.
Okay, recently. Very good. Okay, now I do want to address something. Now, Allison, you said you were on the East Coast, really on the East Coast, and Wardell, you're in Colorado. Wardell, obviously this show is worldwide. Are you open to long distance?
Yeah, most definitely. Especially like being like a travel agent now.
Ready to
I'm
travel?
able to like I'm able to like be remote. So like traveling is nothing for me right now, which is pretty cool. It's something that I'm happy with.
Okay, Allison. Now, as you see, Wardell is awesome. He got the Broncos little flag back there. So you ready? Would you be open to dating someone in Colorado?
I don't care.
You said you've been there?
Oh, like when I had like a layover, I was gonna go to Colorado, but I didn't think I had time because it's you don't really have time on layovers.
Right. Not to go out and explore. But hey, this time we might sponsor it. We might sponsor it so y'all can meet at a Sizzler and see what's up. I want to ask a few more questions though. Now, Allison, do you have a question for Wardell?
I guess like what made you come on?
Well, actually, I saw you were really attractive. You're my type, so that was the number one thing. And also, I mess with Pointer. Like, you're really cool, bro. Like, I really like your videos and stuff. So I like how you explain like being a real one. It's like just being like genuine and like not being fake,
I appreciate that, Wardell.
And I like the questions you ask. Yeah, so yeah.
Thank you. We love to keep it real, and that is what I hope the fans ascertain from our program. So that's beautiful. But yeah, as you said, Allison, lovely lady. We have her on here for a reason. We always want real ones to connect. So I'll do my job a little more, but I know some of the fans are on the East Coast. They're ready for bedtime, and Allison's on the East Coast, maybe a little sleepy. So let me just ask a few more questions. Allison, and I can ask both of you actually. Allison, do you have any pet peeves, things that kind of grind your gears in a relationship?
I don't know, like lately I've been getting irritated a lot, like at things, but like I don't know, it all depends. Like sometimes like the way people talk or other things.
The way people talk, in terms of what?
Or what they do, I guess.
Okay. Would you say, but you're patient though? You're willing to work it out if they're.
I'm pretty patient.
Okay. Maybe some pet peeves can fade away if you address it. Wardell, what are some of your pet peeves?
I'd say someone that's disrespectful, like rude, like not like like for example, like not respectful to like the waiter or like things like that. Just I just can't mess with people like that. People are just like not respectful.
Yeah, you gotta be respectful. If you're not respectful, you're not a real one. And I mean that for real. We gotta treat people the way we want to be treated. And no one wants to be treated disrespectfully. I gotta see if y'all have any final questions for each other. I'm not a rusher, but at the same time, I want to see what can happen. Wardell, do you have a question for Allison?
Yeah, religion and politics, like
he asking Pointer
like
questions.
Religion and politics.
Beautiful. Allison?
I'm more into religion than politics.
And what type of, what would you say, your faith? Or is there any certain religion that you ascribe to?
I guess Methodist. Like, I'm not like a strong religious. I'm not like big on the religion. But...
Okay, so Methodist, Christian, Methodist, that Jesus Christ. Hallelujah.
I think that's what most people are. I think.
You'd be surprised. Mainly if we're talking about true faith, true believers. But okay, and then the politics side, it's kind of you're not really into
I'm
politics.
a Republican because like I feel like Republicans can do more.
Okay, so you're saying you're Methodist and Republican for the most part.
Okay.
Okay, Wardell, what about you?
I go to a non-denominational church. Well, I actually go on like Saturdays, so because that's actually the correct day to worship us on Saturday. That's the Sabbath. So I go to church on Saturdays. And for politics, like I'm not really into it, but I would say I'm more on the Republican side. So yeah.
Okay, wow, there could be some connection there then. Definitely in terms of religious values, political values. Any final questions between you two? If not, I'm going to ask one of my final questions.
I don't have any other question.
Okay, because what I would do is send each other, your contact info, and then y'all would take it from there, and I'd follow up, in a week or two and see just what happened, Allison, you have a question for Wardell?
What's your age?
I'm 32. Well, I'm actually turning 32 in next month.
He's about to be 32. Allison, what's your age? Just to
29.
confirm. Okay. Nice little difference there. 2 different decades coming together, All right. Now, Allison, I'm going to just keep it real. This is a question I really haven't asked tonight because some real ones just jump on it. Some don't. Is he someone that's your type, Allison?
Yeah, it's okay. He's not ugly. Like from what I've seen previously, the other guys who are out here.
Oh wow. Okay, she choosing violence. Okay, that's a good thing.
I don't know
Wardell, you can
what else
feel
all
very
the other guys that are on here, but
Okay. Wardell, and you already kind of said, but she's someone that's your type.
Yeah, most definitely.
Okay, well, of course. My question, could it be a real one connection, just means could it be a time where y'all get to know each other more? So both of you, I'll start with Allison. Do you think this could be a real one connection?
I think.
Oh, okay. Wardell, do you think it could be a real one connection?
Yeah.
All right. Clap it up. Clap it. Y'all in the comments. Clap for these two. All right. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to send both of you each other's contact information, and y'all could, at your leisure, no rush from Pointer, y'all can connect and do your thing.
All right. Yeah.
All right. Y'all are amazing. Thank you so much, Wardell and Allison. Real one connection. Y'all have a good one.
You too.
All right. See you
All
later.
right. Thank you. All right. Wow. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Wardell. Wait. Wardell, before you go, give me your Instagram.
Okay, yeah. Let me see. It is. Let's see real quick.
Yeah, we're gonna do some follow-ups for sure. Wow, give me your Instagram or something.
All right, it's TooFly24K.
So
TOOFLY 24K.
24K. No space, no underscore, just TooFly24K.
Yes, sir.
Perfect. All right, you the man. Wow, fantastic. Thank you, Wardell. You're awesome.
You the man, Pointer. I love you, bro.
Love you back, my brother. You have a good one. Great job. You got yourself a real one. See what happens when you roll around with it long enough? You get yourself a real one.
All right.
Have a good
Hey,
one, brother.
someone said I look 16 in the comments. Hey, black don't crack, baby.
Black don't crack
It
unless
don't
it's
crack.
wicked. Amen.
Don't crack. What can I say?
All right.
All right,
You the
man.
man, Wardell. We're gonna slide. We're gonna send you her information.
All right, man.
All right, Allison, you're amazing too. Thank you, folks. Oh my goodness. Wow. Well, folks, I thank you for rocking with us on our first real-time experience. That is amazing. I just got to give one more shout out to this OG. I was trying to make it public, but okay, they, whatever, they tripping. But folks, this is what a real one is all about. Real one connections. You're seeing it live, so there ain't no strings attached. These are real ones, and I thank you so much for watching. Continue now. Okay, let me just say this. Tomorrow, we have an episode dropping. Okay, but if you want more content throughout the week, we need your support. We need you subscribing, liking, commenting, sharing, and all that sharing. My goodness, see, the YouTube's mad at me. YouTube's mad at me. They tripping. But make sure you do your thing. Again, subscribe, like this live. We're about to tune out, and we appreciate you. We appreciate all the fans. Melanie, you know we got it cooking. Melanie, you know we got it cooking. Thank you so. Oh my gosh, what in the what? Full drinking. You getting a Sizzler dinner? You getting hooked up for sure. That is just too much. Wow. I don't want to shed any thug tears right now. I don't want to shed any thug tears and sweat this thing out. I'm trying to keep this all natural hair nice. But of course, no, Beth, we got you. Where's Beth? Beth, I just saw you, Beth. You're a real one. Beth, absolutely. Absolutely. We're going to do it. We're just going to keep more information coming for all real ones so they can tap in. Remember, we have more fun coming. Continue to subscribe. At the last minute, the mic wants to start tripping. But thank you, everybody. We appreciate you. Oh, thank you, Green Pastures. You are a real one. Thank you. You got to think, folks. Okay, let me say this last thing because I love y'all. Last thing. A lot of y'all be like, oh, Pointer, the suit. Pointer, these suits cost money. I'm not Steve Harvey. Okay, I can't just go out and grab. So when y'all send me a little change, a little seasoning, that helps. Trust me. I know. But this suit is, come on, y'all. And that popped a little music video. Come on, that suit was looking pretty good. But anyway, thank you so much. We're going to have more fun coming. Tell the homies, tell the people you know, hey, Pointer's going in real time to help us connect. So we want to make it happen. Okay. Thank you so much, everybody. Look at all these wonderful comments. We love you. And I did see some comments that I do not approve of. I don't even have to speak to it. Y'all know that some people come on not being too wise in the comments. So we're going to handle that. Pointer's going to handle it. You know this, man. All right. Y'all have a good one. I mean, let me just see a few more of these comments. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't wish I was Steve Harvey and with all those failed marriages, but I do wish I could have access to a new suit every episode. The more y'all support, the more we can make it happen. Okay, y'all gotta help. Oh, we had somebody. Oh, this is the real MVP. Let's just shout out. Now, I don't agree with this title that she put for herself because she is a real one. But this wonderful real MVP, Cash App 25. I love this lady. She is a real one. I don't agree with what she calls herself. I say she's an intelligent, youthful Barbie. That's just what I say. But make sure you catch that episode that she was on the Houston edition. Okay, we just may have to go back to Houston. We just may have to. Kara Melt. Oh, that's a real one too. Pointer loves some caramel. Oh yeah, we go on live more often. We want to. We just need more fans to make it happen. We need more fans to make it happen. Oh, okay. Now, Charles, I might have to sing some of y'all out. Because I know you want to leave me, but I refuse to let you go. Don't make me start. Don't you dare make me start singing. Okay. Anyway, y'all, I can't stay up too late. Because we got a new episode dropping tomorrow. We got another. Thank you. Game Goddess 82. You're amazing. Can anybody guess in the chat? I might actually Cash App you. Can anybody guess what episode is dropping tomorrow? What state? What city? Okay, I'm only giving a few seconds. Anybody want to guess what state? Where are we dropping tomorrow? Okay, we got some guesses. Okay, I see LA, I see Dallas, not quite. We coming to Nebraska, actually. I want to give Terrence Crawford some shot. Florida, close, kind of. Close. I love you too. Pointer loves you back. ATL2, no. ATL2 is coming soon though. Pointer had to go back. Michigan. Oh my goodness. What? Get that. Oh my. Okay, wait. Y'all, do y'all see that? Y'all. Man, they really want to make me cry on live tonight. Man. Okay, that new suit coming. Yeah, y'all gonna love the next suit. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. But I still haven't seen it. Okay, I'm gonna just say it because someone was close. No, we were close with South Carolina. Okay, I'll just spoil it. Tomorrow we are doing Richmond, Virginia. Okay, Richmond, Virginia tomorrow. It is a very, very unique episode. I would say it's probably the most unique, and you'll find out why tomorrow. So make sure you tune in. It'll drop right in the 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock PST time. Okay, so get ready for that. Y'all are amazing. I'm just honored. My new suit is about to transform. I want y'all to make sure that you keep tapping in. Now, like I say, now, KP, you're a real one, and I love you, and I appreciate you. But I got to help real ones of all ages. But the more you support and the more you help the word get out there, I'm going to keep it real. Y'all want me to keep it real? I'm going to keep it real. Seniors do get the priority. My seasoned souls get the priority. What? I love my seasoned souls. That's who raised me. That's who brought me to this place. So I love my seasoned souls. But when a young homie wants some love too, what am I gonna do? Close the door on them? No. Pointer's got to help them all. Okay, Pointer's got to help all the real ones pop, pop, pop. Okay, so we're coming back. I want to do this, I believe, again next Thursday, unless we're traveling for the tour. Okay, I can't give too many shout outs. Oh, I see some great ideas in the comments. Yeah, we got some great ideas popping. Last thing I'll say, New Orleans, get ready. That's all I'm saying. And as before my 10-state journey, I'm coming to NOLA, okay, because I need me a little Mardi Gras action before Mardi Gras. Anyway, yeah, so y'all are amazing. I want y'all to have a lovely night. I see a lot of questions. I want to answer them all, but man. Okay, let's go for a few. Let's go for a few. Oh man, y'all are awesome. Y'all make me want to put another real one on here. I mean, I do see one more real one who may be ready, but I don't want to get it too popping and then it's past YouTube's bedtime. Okay, so y'all have a good one, man. Oh man, some of these comments, man, y'all gonna make a thug shed a thug tear. My goodness. We doing it though. We doing it. I want to give y'all another snippet. Because I mean, y'all, a remix is coming. I'm just giving y'all all the snippets tonight, man. Zay Pointer, this is how it goes even in person when people bless me. I want to bless them, you know. So a remix is coming, okay? Because y'all love the mariachi. All right. So something else is coming. Who it is, I'm not gonna say who's on the remix, but just know it's a person that many people respect. I personally respect this person a lot. So we got a lot of things in the works. So y'all are amazing. I want to drop 2 episodes next week. Full drinking, half the what was the, full drinking and half thinking. They already you need to shout them out. Y'all shout out full drinking and half thinking in the comments. They're the reason why we might actually drop 2 episodes next week. That's okay. Anyway, let me tune out for the night before I get in trouble. Y'all are amazing. Y'all are real ones. I hope y'all have a fantastic night. Just know, this is the most important thing I've said tonight. Jesus loves you, and I do too. Bam. Bam. Okay. Y'all have a good night. Let me get out of here before I just keep talking. Full drinking, half thinking. I love you. I love all y'all. Y'all have a wonderful night. I don't want to leave, but don't pop the balloon. Okay, y'all have a good one. I love y'all. All right. We'll catch you next time. Okay, last thing. I know. Well, see, that's why, you know, yeah, I see some of these comments and it's like, wow, they don't want Pointer to go. I don't want to go. But okay, last thing. Promise. Drop some editions you want to see. I did just see someone say military edition, and some homies have said they want a military edition. So yeah. Let's see. Say, okay, I see one. I want to give shout outs to everybody. But okay, I think military, we definitely want to honor our real ones that serve our country. So we got a lot coming. Yeah. Say everybody. Oh, okay, Daryl. Okay, I see it. Okay. Y'all have a good night. I will catch y'all next time. Thank you. We got more fun coming soon. Look out. Hit the bell when you subscribe, because when I announce the next live, I don't want y'all to miss it. Y'all have a good night. Don't pop the balloon.